Hey everybody, I'm DeoGenZ with another really short LP for you today. Seriously, we are going to complete this whole game in one day. It's called Proun, and it's downloadable on your PC now for as much as you think it's worth. This game was made by Joost van Dugen, and I'll spell his name in the comment section so you could keep it as a reference. And I found out about this through Twitter. So the wonders of Twitter strike again, not only in the data realm, but in something to play. I really like the way that this developer is allowing you to pay what you think this game is worth. I, for the time, have only downloaded the free version because, as you'll see with this playthrough, I have to cut out the server connections because for some reason every time it tries to connect and send my scores, the game crashes and I can never get past the first 3 levels. But I must say this is one of my new favorite games for PC. The idea here, as you can see with the little spherical orb going on the tube, is to dodge the geometric shapes and hyperspeed. Other awesome things that will try to get in your way. If you slam into them, though, a little bit of black and white fuzz will come off of your sphere and slow down your speed. The idea is to be first and build up lots of speed by not running into anything, trying to rotate as little as possible, but you can see that it will take lots of fine-tuning and strategy to get the top score because, that was a bad run into the side there. Yeah, see, I'm not good with that section yet, but still practicing. But the idea is to rotate as little as possible, not run into things blatantly like that. This way, you have your speed at its full momentum. I really love the art style of this game. It looks very much like a movie I once watched called Mind's Eye. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. It's a very psychedelic film, so probably not. But look it up on Google, and you'll see it looks very similar to this. I think the lighting is excellent. The warmth I can feel off of some of the geometric figures depending upon what parts in the level we're at. I think it's wonderful. And I certainly will donate to this developer when and if he fixes this little bug. I'm not sure if it's a bug or just kind of his server capacity is going out of whack because, again, this was retweeted by Notch, so a lot of people got this, I'm sure. But if you didn't, I want to update you and let you know that this is out and excellent. I believe that this was a game 6 years in the making. I feel like I've seen that somewhere on his website. You can go there at proun.com. And it's spelled like noun, just drop the N and put PR, and you've got the game. But try it for yourself if you don't think that it's worth a few dollars, even maybe just $1, because the developer surely worked hard on this game, and I love it. I love it. First place. You guys can beat my time, then post a video response. No need for commentary, but if you add that, it will surely get more views. So on to level 2 of 3. I mentioned before that what happens after each level is that the game crashes for me because I guess the server capacity just doesn't hold up. And now, woohoo! We go on to the Flutter Round. I call it a Flutter Round because that first little section of triangles reminds me of the fluttering you would do with a deck of cards, say, when you're shuffling them. That's the kind of formation they look like they're fanned out in. Ball land! Now this is ballin'. Oh shit. I really wish that he expanded that part of the level of spheres and maybe went inside of some of them and around, and I don't know, I could see a lot of expansion for that zone particularly. This little part here is hard to navigate because you keep hitting the purple top of the sphere, and that you just have to keep constantly turning for to get your maximum speed boost. I believe that this game is quote-unquote finished, but I would love to see so many more levels to this. There's still one level I haven't been able to experience because I can't unlock it with the server crashing every time. But if I ever manage to get this game running right, I'll surely upload another episode of that. But I would love to see more levels. I don't know how hard it was to program this game, though. This uses a lot of great advanced 3D rendering and motion blur to detect distance. I was thinking how excellent this would be on a platform like the 3DS, where you can just see it plain and frank how far the items are in front of you and what turns you need to take to dodge them. But the way that this developer compensates that is by doing motion blurring. So when you pay attention to the shape itself, you'll see exactly when you need to turn. And also, my playstyle comes from a bit of practice too. I've been playing this game a couple of times, so I can't say that this is just a blind run and it's this easy. It's not. The first couple of times you're going to crash into walls and things like that, but I encourage you to not throw the game to the side just because it gets a little difficult or it's a bit short. You can unlock alternate speed options like Sonic, Supersonic. Oh, I hope I don't lose because of that. That's probably the worst speed bump to get into, is those direct crashes where white and black expression marks fan out from your sphere. We can do it! Supersonic speed to victory! Woo! But there are alternate speed settings to this once you unlock them in the championship, and it changes the game significantly. It really feels like outrageous speed sometimes. I'm just working with Sonic. I haven't even made it to Supersonic, but hopefully we can experience that later. I don't know why, but for some reason the first part of this level reminds me of tortilla chips. Not sure why. It just looks very festive and almost Mexican themed. Go into the center, right at the center of that half circle. You don't have to worry about the square box dodging it. Be sure not to be tricked by that horizontal path. It doesn't take you onto an alternate track and get you to a shortcut to your victory. Rather, it just bumps you and breaks your speed. Can't believe I pulled that off right. That's the most difficulty I have with the game so far, was that yellow triangle weave in and out section. That and the previous level where we were scanning over the purple sphere and dodging those orange pillars. That's probably the thing I have to work on the most so far of this game. But this jazz compels me to, so it's no problem. I love alternate rhythm games. Music-based games that don't force you or have your victory hinging on hitting each note of the song correctly, but instead just put music into the foreground or background of whatever set I'm playing in and make it a part of the strategy. I haven't really mentioned it, but while I'm doing this with the 360 controller, it's compatible with that. I don't know if I mentioned that, but otherwise it's spacebar and keyboard. But when I'm doing it with the 360 controller, it feels so fluid, like I'm rolling back and forth a marble to the sound of this jazz. I really like games that don't make the music the focal point, but have it as one of the largest points in it, and one of the main selling points and reasons to pick it up. Oh, that was another bad speed bump. Oh, no! Go! We must win! I'm hoping to at least record first place in each level for you guys. This way you can see what it's like to obtain victory! Nothing special happens if you get in any other place, but it's a nice spot to finish. Plus, with other people uploading Proun footage, I might as well be in the first place, otherwise it kind of negates me as anybody worth watching. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. If anybody knows if these songs are available on iTunes, give me a PM, because I would love to pick these up. And one final weave through. There we go. You know what I imagine and envision when going through that? The sandbird from Super Mario Sunshine when he's flapping his wings. Starts out slow, you weave in, out, slow, and then you get fast-paced. So I hope you've enjoyed this super short yet spherically satisfying LP. I've been DeoGenZ, and that was Proun. If you want to pick the game up for yourself, check the links below. it doesn't cost anything. It's a pay what you feel right kind of game. So what you see the price to be fit as, you pay. But if you're strapped on cash and you just want to try it out, you can for $0 and then donate to the developer later like I will be doing. Alright guys, I've been DeoGenZ. Said that already. Peace.